Happy Sunday. Good news. This Sunday, I want to speak about negotiation. Negotiation, ṣíṣe ìdúnàdúrà pẹ̀lú àwọn ènìyàn. Ṣíṣe ìdúnàdúrà ní ibi iṣẹ́. Ṣíṣe ìdúnàdúrà ní inú ilé ẹni pẹ̀lú aya ni tàbí pẹ̀lú ọkọ tàbí pẹ̀lú àwọn ọmọ ẹni. Negotiation, healthy negotiation. Tí a bá wo inú ìwé Númérì orí kọkànlélógún, tí a bá kà láti ẹsẹ̀ kọkànlélógún títí dé ìkẹrìnlélógún, Numbers 21 verse 21 to 24. Àwọn ọmọ Ísírẹ́lì wọ́n ṣe ìdúnàdúrà pẹ̀lú ọba Síónì. Ìdúnàdúrà tí wọ́n sì ṣe ni wípé jẹ́ ká gba ilẹ̀ rẹ láti jáde sí ibòmíì. A ò ní pa ẹ́ lára, a ò ní mú nǹkan ọ̀sìn rẹ, a ò ní bá yín jagun, a ò ní ṣe ohunkóhun. Ṣùgbọ́n Bíbélì sọ fún wa wípé Síónì kò jẹ́ kí Ísírẹ́lì kò fàyè gba Ísírẹ́lì. Nígbà tí wọn ò dẹ̀ fàyè gba Ísírẹ́lì ńkọ́, gbogbo wa la mọ̀ pé Ísírẹ́lì látilẹ̀ ajagun ni wọ́n. Ísírẹ́lì wò pé wọ́n dìde ogun ti ọba Síónì. Wọ́n dẹ̀ ṣẹ́gun ọba Síónì. Ǹjẹ́ tó bá jẹ́ wípé ọba Síónì ti fàyè gba Ísírẹ́lì, ìdúnàdúrà ti wà tí ó dán mọ́rán. There was an initial negotiation that look, a kò gba ilẹ̀ rẹ kọjá ni, ọ̀dọ̀ rẹ kọ́ là ń bọ̀. A kò fẹ́ gba ilẹ̀ rẹ kọjá láti já sí ibi tí àwa ń lọ. A ò nílò láti pa ẹ́ lára, a ò nílò láti ṣe ẹ́ ní jàǹbá, a ò nílò láti fi ọwọ́ kan nǹkan ìní rẹ rárá. A kò fẹ́ gba ilẹ̀ rẹ kọjá. Ohun tí mo fẹ́ gbìyànjú láti sọ fún wa ni wípé ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ wa a ti fira wa sí ipò tí ò dára, ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ wa ṣe ara wa ní ìjàǹbá. Àìkàìmọye ìgbà ló ti ṣe ara rẹ ní jàǹbá nítorí pé kí ni, you are not open for healthy negotiation. I don't know who negotiated with you, at some point in your life. It could be a friend, it could be your spouse, It could be anybody. An example of it now could be, Ọlọ́run ní jẹ́ kí kankan nínú wa ṣàgbákò àwọn alọ́nilọ́wọ́gbà. But let's take for instance now pé okay, alọ́nilọ́wọ́gbà ó ṣe àbápàdé ènìyàn kan. Ó wá ń negotiate pẹ̀lú ẹ̀ wípé okay, fún mi ní ago ọwọ́ ẹ àbí fún mi ní ọkọ̀ tí ò ń gùn yẹn, tí ò bá fún mi mo máa pa ẹ́. Irú nǹkan tí ọba Síónì ṣe yẹn, kí ẹni tí wọ́n fẹ́ lọ́wọ́gbà wá ní, well, nǹkan ìní mi ni, o ò lè gbà lọ́wọ́ mi. I'm going to hold tight onto it. Kí la rò pé ó máa ṣẹlẹ̀ sí ẹni yẹn? Ẹni yẹn ó ṣeéṣe kẹ́ni yẹn kó ṣe àgbákò ẹ̀mí ara rẹ̀, kó dẹ̀mí ara rẹ̀ légbodò àbí kó ṣera rẹ̀ ní jàǹbá. So we need to be open for healthy negotiation. Nítorí pé kí a bá lè rọ́nà lọ. Àwa Yorùbá máa ń sọ nǹkan kan wípé tí a bá pe màálù ní bọ̀dà, ìyẹn ò túmọ̀ sí pé màálù jẹ́ bọ̀dà. Ìyẹn ò dẹ̀ túmọ̀ sí pé a ní pa màálù jẹ. A pe màálù bọ̀dà nítorí pé kí ni, káwa ṣe rárá ṣe kí ni, ká lè rọ́nà lọ. So there are times that you would have to be open for healthy negotiation in order for you to prosper, in order for you to thrive, in order for you kó lè rọ́nà lọ. There are times that you would have to. Ẹ wo aya Nábálì. Ó dúnàdúrà nítorí pé kò fẹ́ ìjàǹbá fún ọkọ rẹ̀, bẹ́ẹ̀ kò fẹ́ ìjàǹbá fún ara rẹ̀. Ó ṣe ìdúnàdúrà pẹ̀lú Dáfídì àtàwọn sàábé rẹ̀, àtàwọn ajagun rẹ̀ wípé ẹ má dá ọkọ mi lóhùn. Kì í ṣe pé ó fẹ́ kọ̀rọ̀ sọ́kọ rẹ̀ lẹ́nu, kì í ṣe pé ó fẹ́ tẹ ojú ọkọ ẹ̀ mọ́lẹ̀. Ó wò wípé my life or respect. Is it respect now or my life? Is it respect now or to save the life of my family and my husband? Which one is it to take? So there are times that, you will open yourself to healthy negotiation. Even when we look at Rahab in the Bible, Rahab was a prostitute, but he helped the spies. He hid them. He preserved their life. And he negotiated, she negotiated the safety of her life. Okay, I will do this for you, but please promise me that nothing will happen to me and my family. Promise me that I and my family will be saved. And it was so. So I want to speak to you. Maybe you are in your workplace Learn to uh, uh, learn to do healthy negotiation. Learn to carry out healthy negotiation when the need arises. Negotiate your way into prosperity. We are asking we want to promote you, but because you've always wanted that promotion, you jump on it. How about you negotiate a remuneration? How about you negotiate, your holiday entitlement? How about you negotiate your training entitlement? You know, how about there are times that, sometimes my colleagues, they look at me and they feel like, maybe I'm mouthy. Sometimes it's not that I'm mouthy, it's because I know my rights. I operate like a child of Zion that I am, not only online, not only when I preach the gospel, when I'm working, whatever I am, I operate as a child of Zion because I know who I am. So if I see that something is not really going well with me, it's not really the condition is not too conducive for me. I negotiate. I speak to my senior. I speak to them that how about we do this? How about we do it? Because sinipo tèmi, èmi ni mò ń ṣiṣẹ́ yín. So and I want life to be better for myself. I want to work smart. I don't want to work hard. So whatever I want to do, I will negotiate, you know, things that will tó máa mú iṣẹ́ tèmi rọrùn. And then after doing it, then the rest of them will be like, oh, okay, thank you, Miss Abita. And I'll be like, Kilo Shenuti, why can't you speak? Even the Bible says, whoever asks, receive. Kilo Shenite Lebiri. So I've been in a workplace before as well. And, sometimes when we start to ask ourselves, oh, how much are they paying you? And when I heard how much they were being paid, I was just like, and I didn't disclose mine. You have to be wise. But I said to them, guys, you need to learn to negotiate yourself into good things. You are doing this work. You need to know your worth. You need to know your value. And then you ask for things. Oh, this is what I want. I want to be paid so, 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 and so. It's either a yes or no. And if it's a no, then you then rethink, revisit your decision that, okay, do I want to settle for less? If you want to settle for it, do it for some months. Then after your probation, then you then renegotiate. That's absolutely fine. But don't settle for less. Learn to negotiate in the place of your work. Negotiate for comfort. Negotiate for resources, things that will make your life easier, that will make your life better. Maybe you have insufficient PPE, insufficient resources. Ask for it. Or it's promotion time for your supervision, and then there won't be promotion law. Ask for remuneration. Ask for your package. What package are they offering you? Ask. There's no harm in it. You won't get arrested if you ask. So learn to ask. Negotiate. Just like when you go to shop now, you want to buy something, especially something that is very valuable, you would haggle for price, wouldn't you? You know, you want to buy something worth thousands of pounds, you will haggle for price. Oh, okay. If it's, for instance, if you want to buy a luxury watch and it's worth £5,000, you will ask, okay, would I get a discount? Asking is not a crime. It's either a yes or no. I do it all the time when I want to upgrade my phone. I will tell the assistant, what are you offering me? In order for me to stay with you, what are you offering me? And then I get a robust, package. I get discounts. Some of my friends, even my spouse, always wonder, how come you use this phone you are using and you're paying so amount? How? And I said, well, I ask. Because I ask and I receive. So learn to ask. My friends, learn to ask. Wives, learn to ask your husband. Learn to negotiate with your husband. Darling, how about if we do this? Darling, I want to do this for you. What are you going to do for me? It's not about you're not being cheeky or anything. You just been wise. Oh, darling, and I want to change my car. If I do this for you, are you going to promise you change my car? And I want to, start a business. I've got £3,000. I need £2,000 more. Darling, please, what can you do to help me? Oh, okay. Oh, darling, give me more time. Okay. Oh, how about 6 months? Because I really want to start in 6 months' time, please. And you will get it. Learn to negotiate. Negotiate, your blessing. Negotiate your your rewards for yourself. Good things for yourself. Haggle for good things. Ask for good things for yourself. The same thing applies to husbands as well. Ask your wives. Maybe your wife is more blessed than you. Don't be too shy. Don't be too arrogant. Don't be full of pride and be like, "Kemi wa ma bere lowo e." I mean, ìbéèrè jọ. If you don't ask, the money will go somewhere else. It's either your wife is lavishing the money on your children, buying expensive trainers and expensive apparel, or the money is going towards family members, extended family members. So you might as well ask, is your right? You might as well ask, is your right, darling? I don't mind though. If you've got tó bá ní tówó bá pọ̀ dáadáa lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀, I wouldn't actually mind. I want to change my car. I've got so amount, but if you can add to it, I really appreciate it. My God will bless you. Ọlá mi náà ló kúkú ń jẹ. And you will see. A good wife, would just say, okay, don't worry, my darling, ask for things, even from your children. Àwọn òbí mi wà, wọn ò lè béèrè nǹkan lọ́wọ́ ọmọ wọn. Ó wà nílùú òyìnbó mi pé o lè yọ sọ́mọ ẹ lọ́rùn. Àbí ó wà, maybe you are blessed, you're comfortable. Does not mean you shouldn't ask your children for something. Ẹlòmíì torí pé ó wà even more comfortable. I would pé, má jẹ́ ìyá ọmọ yẹn lẹ́nu, má jẹ́ ìyá ọmọ ẹ̀tọ́ ẹ ni. Ask for it. Ìgbà míì wà, it's not about money. Bóyá o fẹ́ rìnrìn àjò, ọmọ ẹ dẹ̀ ń drive, ó dẹ̀ wò pé, okay, mi mind kémi àtọmọ mi ká fi jáde, ká fi nájú síta. My darling, ṣé o ṣe nǹkan kan? Mo dẹ̀ fẹ́ travel o, ṣé wàá gbé mi? Kò mí pé o lè afford cab. Ask. Negotiate. Learn to negotiate for things. Learn to haggle for things. Just like Rahab did. Because sometimes if you don't know how to negotiate, Ọlọ́run ò ní jẹ́ kí àwọn ẹni búburú, kí ọwọ́ àwọn èèyàn búburú kó wà lára wa. Ẹ wo orun tó ṣẹlẹ̀ sí ọba Síónì. Because he wasn't open for healthy negotiation, he brought himself down. He was raged. He was held captive. The Israelites, àwọn ọmọ Israeli, wọ́n dojú ogun tì, wọ́n dẹ̀ kápá ẹ̀ nítorí pé kíni, he was not open for healthy negotiation. Kí ló wà níbẹ̀? A kò fẹ́ gba route ẹ ni. A kò fẹ́ gba ìpínlẹ̀ rẹ ni. Kò sí nǹkan tó le, nítorí pé a fẹ́ gba ilẹ̀, a fẹ́ rìn kọjá lórí ilẹ̀. Báwo nìyẹn ṣe, how does that harm the king or the citizen? A lot of àìkàìmọye ogun ni ó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ní àwọn ìpínlẹ̀ kankan ní ilé ayé nítorí pé kíni, they did not adopt healthy negotiation, or they did not embrace healthy negotiation. There might have been some form of negotiation in the first place. Wípé okay, báyìí ni ká ṣe ṣe, ilẹ̀ yín lélẹ̀ àbí nǹkan báyìí ni, and the other one was not open to it. The other country wasn't open for any negotiation, and then the war continued, or the war commenced. And àìkàìmọye àwọn ẹ̀mí tí ò ṣe a bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní tẹ̀jẹ̀ wọn sílẹ̀ because wisdom wasn't applied, because there wasn't healthy negotiation that took place. Please, my brethren, if you're under my voice today, learn to embrace healthy negotiation. You yourself learn to negotiate with your boss. Learn to negotiate. Your boss is not too big to engage in negotiation with you. No. Talk to your boss. Oh, I think if we do it this way, let's do it this way. Oh, no, it must be this way. I want it done this way, because if we do it this way, this is the outcome. This is the outcome. Speak for yourself. Be a voice in your establishment. Be a voice in your home. Maybe you are being oppressed in your home, or you might be going through so much difficulty. So a lot is going on. Learn to negotiate peace. Learn to negotiate peace. Wá ojúrere àwọn ẹbí ọkọ ẹ. Lo ọgbọ́n àlùmọ̀kọ́rọ́ yìí. Speak to them. Liaise with them. Find out what is going on within their mind. Ó dàbí àwọn ọmọ tá à ń tọ́ yìí náà ni, especially àwọn ọ̀dọ́. And yeah, you don't understand us, but until you meet with them, you liaise, you talk to them, you sit on a round table with them, and you hear from them, then you would understand their own perspective. And same thing applies to those difficult family members. Speak, liaise, come together, communicate. Don't be too uptight. It's not all the time battle, battle, battle. Choose your battle, as I ministered some times ago. Choose your battle. Kì í ṣe gbogbo ogun lèèyàn máa ń rọ́lù kó o má bàa ṣubú sógun. Má rọ́lù gbogbo ogun kọ́ lèèyàn jà. Àwọn ẹbí ọkọ ẹ̀ ò fẹ́ràn ẹ̀. Find things out. Why? What is going on? Speak to one or two members of your husband's family. Speak to them in a subtle way, in a peaceful manner. Speak to your husband as well. Negotiate peace with your husband. Ọkọ mi, tí wọ́n bá fẹ́ràn mi, gbogbo wa àjíjọ máa ṣe pọ̀, gbogbo a máa lọ déédéé. Àbí torí ẹ̀ ni mo ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ń wojú Olúwa. Bóyá nítorí ẹ̀ ni tọ́kàn mi ò bá balẹ̀, báwo ni ọmọ ṣe fẹ́ tètè wá? Liaise. Liaise, you know. Apply wisdom. It's not every time. Àjàgìjà ni, màá show wọn, wọ́n á gbà pé mi gan, mo wà ń bẹ̀, mo wà ń lé fún wọn. And same applies to bóyá ẹbí ìyàwó ẹ, àwọn àna ẹ, wọ́n ń ṣe bákan bákan. Get close to one or two. Find things out. What is happening? Why are they behaving the way they are behaving? Tó bá dẹ̀ gáwọn gan dẹ̀ ni wọ́n burú tó burú jáì. Lo ọgbọ́n tá a fi ń fọmọ lákàrà, fọmọ ní sweetie, tọmọ fi ń súnmọ́ ni. Lo irú ọgbọ́n yẹn náà kó lò pẹ̀lú wọn. Irú ọgbọ́n yẹn náà lò pẹ̀lú wọn. Make your household habitable. Make your workplace friendly. Make it pleasant for yourself. Don't make it hostile for yourself. Some of you make your whole workplace hostile because gbogbo èèyàn ló máa máa ranjú koko mọ́. Especially you senior, person, maybe a manager or your supervisor. Gbogbo wọn ló máa máa ranjú koko mọ́, wà máa fúnjú kò, ojú ẹ̀ máa wà lókè. You are doing yourself. You are doing yourself. When you engage with your staff and you liaise with them, you listen to them, you act as a coach, you act as a mentor, you act as a guide for them, then they will listen to you. They will listen to you. You need to listen to your staff and then they listen to you. It's not a one-way thing that you must listen to me. You have to listen to me. Do this and do it now. Go there and go there now. It doesn't work like that. As a good leader, you need to apply democracy. You need to be democratic in your approach with people, in the community, on your workplace. Liaising your way to greatness. Negotiating your way to peace. Have a fantastic week. Kí Ọlọ́run kó dúró tì wá, yóò dára fún. Amen.